guys, how you doing? Today is January 1st, 2014. Happy New Year. I hope you guys had a good one. I just got in from getting my hair cut. I'll show you a little before picture that I took before I left. So my hair was a little out of control. My hair's a little messed up because I just took the scooter over to I'm shedding now. I've got hair falling out. I had to take my scooter to the hotel because it was really busy. They had a lot of guests, a lot of locals go over to the hotel on New Year's Eve and stay the night. So there was not much for parking. So I had to take my scooter and cram my helmet onto my head. Okay, so this was kind of a crazy Christmas and holiday season that we had. Okay, I'm going to share with you something that was supposed to be kind of a surprise. Okay, let's backtrack here. Okay, Dad ended up in the hospital like a couple weeks before Christmas. He wasn't feeling well, and they did a CAT scan. His cancer has not spread, so that was all good. So he had a procedure done, and things just didn't work out, and so he wasn't feeling good again. In the meantime, Annette's father-in-law was rushed to the hospital on the 23rd. He's doing okay. He's still in the hospital, but he's doing better. But it was just like craziness. And something that was really sweet was, so Christmas Eve, Annette always does a turkey, and then Christmas Day, Mom and Dad used to do their turkey, or Dad's done his turkey. And this year they decided that they would just do Christmas Eve turkey, and then for Christmas Day they would do like leftovers and stuff and have everybody over. And anyway, so they were rushing around, and Brian had been at the hospital, and Annette had been helping Dad and helping Nana, and just busy. So she didn't get home until 3:30 Christmas Eve. And Kylie, who you've seen before, she's my 15-year-old niece, had pretty much made Christmas dinner. She had everything done. Their oven's broken, so they were cooking the turkey down at Dad's, but Kylie did all the vegetables. She had everything ready. The kitchen was clean. The table was set for 10 people. She had everything set up. So that was really sweet of her to do for her mom and dad. So that was really cool. And took it upon herself to do it. I guess Annette called at one point during the day and said, how you make it out. She's like, don't come home, I'm wrapping presents. But she was actually getting Christmas dinner organized. So that was really sweet. The other night, just 2 nights ago, Dad was rushed to the hospital. He's doing good now. He's actually having an operation as we speak. So we're just waiting to hear how he makes out from that. But he's doing really good. They don't expect any problems or issues, touch wood. But the problem is that Dad and Annette and Brian and Evan and Kylie were due to get on an airplane tomorrow and fly to Fort Lauderdale. And Scott and I and the kids were due to fly on Friday to Fort Lauderdale. And we were all taking a 7-day Caribbean cruise. So that's not happening anymore, obviously. So the important thing is that Annette's father-in-law and Dad are doing well, and we would not have wanted to be in the middle of the Caribbean with Dad sick, and we just weren't meant to go on this trip. It's simple as that. And then Kerrigan I had in the hospital last week, just in the emergency, because she had, it's called slap cheek or something. She woke up that morning and her face was all rashed, and it's some kind of like cold virus or something. Anyway, she's fine now. It wasn't a big deal. They thought it might be strep throat, and so anyway, so that, I was going to surprise you guys with that. I was going to like take the camera, tell you we were going somewhere, not tell you where we were until we got there. I was going to surprise you with the fact that Annette was there with me, and we were going to do our Sonic commercials from lawn chairs on the ship. And we were supposed to go on the Royal Caribbean Oasis of the Seas, and we were going to go to Haiti and Jamaica and Mexico. We didn't really care where we were going. We just wanted to get on that particular ship. Mom and Dad were due to go on that same ship back in spring of 2010, but as you know, Mom got sick and they had to cancel. So it's like Bryn said last night, she's like, we're just not meant to go on that ship. Like, I don't know what it is. And she goes, I think the thing's going to sink. So, God, please don't let anything happen to those 5,000 people traveling next week. But yeah, and I'm like, there's something's going on with that boat. I swear to God, we're not meant to be on this trip because, Dad was fine as of Monday, and his doctor was like, no, you're okay. And then poof, that night, Annette and I were online. We were organizing all our entertainment, what nights and what shows. We were going to do everything on the boat. And we get off the phone. We have everything organized. I still have all my notes from the shows we were going to see and the times. And 20 minutes later, she calls and she's like, we're rushing to the hospital with Dad. So I was like, oh my God. So anyway, Scott went around yesterday and got everything canceled, from rental cars to hotels to the cruise and everything. We managed to get a credit. They wouldn't sell us travel insurance because we live in Bermuda. Why am I not surprised? It was because we're Canadian, but we live in Bermuda, and there was I don't know, for whatever reason, they could not sell us travel insurance. So always check that, depending on where you live. There could be crazy rules, or it might just be Bermuda. I have no idea. And then Dad and Annette, so we have a voucher, we have a credit, we can, take another trip, so it's all good. And Dad and Annette had travel insurance, so they were fine. They could cancel it. And this was, we couldn't afford this trip. This was all Dad. Dad was doing this. He was taking us on this trip. So we just didn't want him to lose all that money. So it's all good. As far as we know, once they put in their claims and everything, we could try again later this year. So we will be taking a cruise at some point this year. We just weren't meant to go on this trip for whatever reason. So there you go. That's why we didn't go home to Halifax. I'm so surprised nobody picked up on that, or maybe you did, because we go up in the summer. I was up there in October, and we usually go for Christmas. So, but yeah, that's why. And I wasn't saying anything because, I just don't want people to know we're not home and traveling, because that's just creepy. So, yeah. So today I thought I would talk about New Year's resolutions. Okay, I made a list. Where is it? One of them is to be organized. Okay, so my New Year's resolutions. Now, every year it's to lose weight. Why bother? Okay, but anyway, so let's start off with that. My New Year's resolution, one of them is to get walking again and to get back out there. I didn't do it today, but at some point I will walk again and just try to get healthy, and then hopefully the weight will just follow along. The other thing I'm trying to do is go gluten-free. Now, today I'm off to a good start. What did I have? I had cereal, but I didn't have... Hi. Kerrigan's laughing at me. So I'm trying to stop bread, because in October, before I went up to Halifax, I stopped bread for a week, and I felt really good. I didn't have that afternoon sluggish feeling. And I had allergy testing years ago, and I'm actually allergic to yeast, so I probably shouldn't be having any kind of bread products. So I'm going to try that. For my mind, I want to let stress go. I tried to film this video the other day, and I was so stressed out, it was kind of stupid. And the other thing is to just come to terms with this place. It's a crazy place. Yes, it's expensive. It makes me crazy, but I just have to... Palm tree looks like it's part of my head. I just have to just let it go and just come to peace with this place, because it's going to make me nuts. So going along with the whole stress thing, just let it go. This is where we live. What am I going to do? I'm stuck on an island. Okay. But that's when it's been really frustrating. Annette was having a hard time yesterday and was, upset, and she's with Dad, and she's doing that alone. I'm not there to help, and I can't, I can't get there easily. So that's frustrating. For my family, I just would like to be more patient and more organized. And I think the two of those go together, because when I'm not organized, then I get stressed out, then I lose my patience. So it's a whole thing. As for my home, I want to make and keep a schedule. Now, I started to do one this morning of just like a to-do list. I have just like these little, it's in my bedroom, but I'll show you this one just so you know what I mean. Just these Hilroy scribblers. There's 32 pages, so you can do like an entire month and just have like 1 page per notes per day. So it's trying to keep track of what I ate, trying to keep track of how much water I'm drinking, and just my to-do list, stuff I have to do, and what was the other thing? Things I have to do for YouTube, videos that I want to do and stuff. So just to keep a little bit more organized, I want to do daily housework, because what happens is I do a big housework on, like, it's usually on a Monday when the kids go back to school and everything's, messed up from the weekend of us all being here at the same time. And it's just, I find I do that, and then by like Wednesday, Thursday, things are starting to get messy, but I'm like, nope, I'm doing housework Monday. And then I find I don't keep on top of that as much as I should, and then it wouldn't be such a big thing to do on Monday. The other thing I keep talking about is doing my grocery lists and having those organized and having little clipboards or whatever in the rooms or some kind of checklist, and have them laminated and everyone can just check stuff off. So if the kids need shampoo or they need whatever, and I've got the list all ready to go. So when I go do go do groceries, I know what's on my list and what I have to do. The last thing is my hobbies. Now, I want to do some kind of video schedule for YouTube, because I find I'll get on a roll and I'll be doing videos for this channel, and then I'll do videos for my craft channel, then I'll do videos for the pets, but I kind of want to do some kind of schedule. The pets I find hard, because I've done like a couple of years of videos with those guys, and I don't know what you guys want to see. Like, how many times can I clean the cage? But anyway, the one thing I keep getting requests to do, and I keep saying that I'm going to do, is do the video of how I make the signs for their cages. So I'm going to do that within the next week. But I find this channel, it's just I just kind of wing it. It's like, depends on where I'm going or what I'm up to that day, and if I feel like filming. And so I can't really put this one on a schedule. My craft one, I do want to do some kind of schedule, like certain days, whether I'm making a new card or I'm doing some kind of scrapbook thing or I'm sketching. I've been doing some sketching stuff lately, which leads into my next one, which is I really want to work on my book. I've been just in the mood to draw lately, and my hair is like falling out everywhere. I've really been in the mood to draw lately, so I really have got to get working on my book. So I want to get that done. I want to tackle my craft to-do list. I've got projects like out of control. I mean, it felt good doing the trees for the kids, the little cross-stitch trees, if you've seen those on my kind of recent videos there. So yeah, it just felt good to get those done and in a frame and done. They're not framed that great, but they're in a frame. So at some point I would like to do some kind of mat around them and get them in the frames a little bit better. But it just felt good to get those projects done, and I want to do that with more of my things. The other thing is, I always talk about it, organizing my photos and videos. There's a thing on Pinterest that I pinned to my photo board. You can follow me on Pinterest. It's just Tanya Richards. You'll see my face. And I have a board called Photos, and there's this woman that's made like coffee table books for each year, which I think is like the coolest thing. So I'd love to do that. Transfer my videos. I still have to transfer my videos. Oh, this is kind of like not so much resolutions as it is a to-do list, but anyway, same thing. And then I want to finish the kids' school scrapbooks. I want to get caught up with Christmas. I want to get those done. Just get caught up on certain albums, and I'd really like to start my Disney albums. I have so much Disney stuff, and I'd really like to do that. And even if I just get the albums done and then figure out how to get the pictures printed at some point, maybe even just every time we head up to Halifax, or if we go to the States or something, and just arrange to get some stuff printed off at Costco or Walgreens or something and get that done. And then the last thing I want to do is make sure responding to you guys, because I get emails from you guys all the time. I get comments all the time. And a lot of the times I'm using this. I'm using the iPad, and it'll say, would you like to reply? So I hit reply, but then it takes me to the main video and just all the responses. But I'd rather like address that person individually and email them back directly. But I find it not as easy to do on the iPad as it is the computer, because I could just sign in easier. I don't know. I find it confusing on the iPad versus the computer. So I need to just take a day where I just sit down and I respond to everybody who's responded to me. So, because I think that's important. You guys take the time to watch, you take the time to respond, and I just feel bad that I don't always respond to everybody. So, and in conclusion, because I'm starving right now, I'm going to go have lunch. But I just want to say thank you guys for watching these videos. I'm just looking on my thing here now. Where are we? I've been doing these videos for a year now, and I have 335 subscribers, which is so cool. I mean, it's videos of me walking. It's videos of me going to the dentist. Like, it's craziness and whatever. Me cleaning my kitchen. But I just really appreciate the fact that you guys take the time to watch. And I know I shouldn't probably do this because I'm going to miss people, but I want to mention Betsy, thank you for supporting my Etsy shop this past year. I will put some new stuff up in my shop. I want to get some of my crochet dolls in there. I want to do some more cards. I think right now I only have some Halloween cards in there. But thank you for all your support and for buying my stuff. To Tina, my YouTube cousin, thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. And to Maureen in Scotland, and I believe Margaret is my new viewer in Scotland. So thank you guys for watching. And oh my gosh, who else do we have here? Phyllis. I can't forget Phyllis. So Phyllis, that was very cool to have met you this past summer. And Phyllis and I keep in touch. I got one of my videos on because I tried to pull something up. What was that one? Oh, that was the Kaylee thing that I went to the other week. So yeah, so Phyllis, thank you. It was great meeting you. And she sent me an email the other day because she saw the video for Christmas that the kids and I are going to Boston. She's given me her number so that if we need anything when we're there. So thank you so much. And I will definitely get in touch with you. And happy belated birthday to Tom. So it was great meeting her and Eric and Tom and Matt. So there you guys go. There you go, Tom and Matt. I mentioned you guys too, because I'm always mentioning your mom. So there you go. You're celebrities too now. Sasha Steele, I've noticed you've been commenting a lot lately, so thank you so much. God, I don't want to forget anybody. And also to my new friend, Teresa, thank you so much for reaching out to me and sending me I got jingle bells going on now. And sending me that email. That meant so much to me to get that. She sent me an amazing email, guys, and I won't share because she sent that to me privately, but thank you so much, and all your words really meant so much to me, and you were able to help me the other week and give me some support too, so that was really great. So I really appreciate all of you. I hope I know I'm forgetting a whole bunch of people, but so thank you. I've got Diana 2911. I've got Rosie. I've got oh God, All About Animals 99. So everybody, thank you so much for writing in. Susan Turner. I mean, I could go on. I probably shouldn't mention anybody because this is the problem. Because now I'm gonna leave people out, and I don't want to do that. God, see, I still have jingle bells going here. Let's see here. Jacob Hughes, who I've met through my guinea pig channel. So anyway, but thank you guys. I know I'm forgetting the other 330 of you, but thank you for watching my videos. I will have some more videos coming up soon. It's not going to be a cruise video. Dang it. But it's all good. It's all good. We're going to get on a trip. I'll definitely bring you guys with me. And I'll keep you updated about Dad. He's doing really good. I saw him yesterday. We FaceTimed while he was in the hospital, and he's looking great. So we've got fingers crossed. Everything's going to be good. We're off to a good start here for 2014. I wish everybody well on the Oasis ship next week. I'm really hoping it doesn't sink or anything happens, but this family was just not to be on that trip. We weren't, it just wasn't meant to be. So I hope you guys had a great New Year's. I hope everyone's safe and healthy and happy, and all the best for 2014. All right, take care, guys. I'll be back soon. See ya.